Good morning, students. Let us read a poem, How to Tell Wild Animals. This humorous poem suggests some dangerous ways to identify or tell wild animals. So, it is a very funny poem, a humorous poem, where some ways are suggested and how can we identify wild animals. So, let us read and try to find out. If ever you should go by chance to jungles in the east, and if there should to you advance a large and tawny beast, if he roars at you as you are dying, you will know it is the Asian lion. So, what's the poet tries to say? If you ever should go by chance to jungles in the east here refers to Asia. So, the poet says that if we ever get a chance to visit or to go to the jungles of the east, means Asia, and if there should to you advance a large and tawny beast, if he roars at you as you are dying, you will know it is the Asian lion. And if we advance further into the jungle, when or if a large and tawny beast matlab, we can say that a brown color beast, if he roars at us as if we are dying, means we feel that as if we are dying, terrifying, then we will get to know that it is the Asian lion. Now, second standard. Or if sometime when roaming round, a noble wild beast greets you with black stripes on a yellow ground, just notice if he eats you. This simple rule may help you learn the Bengal tiger to discern. Or if sometime when roaming around, if we are roaming around the jungle, a noble wild beast greets you. If we are being greeted or welcomed by a noble wild beast who has black stripes on a yellow ground. Yellow ground means we can say yellow background or skin. Just notice if he eats you. So we need to be noticed, means we need to be very careful, otherwise, that beast, that wild beast, can eat us. This simple rule may help us learn the Bengal tiger to discern. So it is none other than the Bengal tiger itself. Discern means identify. We can identify that this is the Bengal tiger. Third stanza. If strolling forth a beast you view, whose hide with spots is a pepper, as soon as he has leapt on you, you'll know it is the leopard. It will do no good to roar with pain, he will only leap and leap again. If strolling forth, means if moving forward, a beast you view, means if we could see another beast whose hide with spots is peppered, means whose skin is covered with spots, peppered means covered. And as soon as he has leapt on you, leapt means jumped, and if he immediately jumps on us, you will know it is the leopard. So, who it is? It is the leopard. It will do no good to roar with pain, he will only leap and leap again. Leap and leap is actually means the same as leapt, means jumps and jumps again. So, as soon as he sees us, he meets us, he immediately jumps on us, and it will be vain, it will be useless to cry or roar with pain, because he will be leaping and leaping, means pounding us again and again. If when you are walking round your yard, you meet a creature there who hawks you very, very hard, be sure it is a bear. If you have any doubts, I guess he will give you just one more caress. Coming forth, when we are walking round your yard, means if we are moving round further, means if we went further and further into the jungle, you meet a creature there, and there we can meet another creature who hugs you very, very hard. And if that creature tries to hug us, or we can say embrace us very, very hard, then we need to be sure that it is a bear. If you have any doubts, I guess he will give you just one more cards. So, if you have any doubt regarding this creature, then that animal will go on further giving us more cares, means further go on embracing more and more harder. Then we can get to know that it is none other than the bear itself. Though to distinguish beasts of prey, a novice might nonplus, the crocodile you always may tell from the hyena thus, hyenas come with merry smiles, but if they weep, they are crocodiles. So, though to distinguish beasts of prey, in order to distinguish the wild animals, a novice might nonplus. A novice means an ignorant person might nonplus, might get confused. The crocodile you always may tell from the hyena thus. So, if we are ignorant, we may think that we may be confused, to identify the hyenas and the crocodiles, how to distinguish between them. So the only way is to distinguish is that the poet has mentioned here, hyenas come with merry smiles. So hyenas bear smiles. The merry smiles mean the cunning and clever smiles. Here it means. But if they weep, they are crocodiles, and we know that crocodiles they shed tears, they weep. So this is the way to distinguish between the hyenas and the crocodiles. Last stanza. The true chameleon is small, a lizard sort of thing. He hasn't any ears at all, and not a single wing. If there is nothing in the tree, it is a chameleon you see. So the true chameleon is small. Chameleon is a very small creature, a lizard sort of thing. It's just like a lizard. He hasn't any ears at all, and chameleon doesn't bear any ears, and not a single wing. They do not have any wings. If there is nothing in the tree, it is a chameleon you see. So the poet has said that if there is nothing in the tree, then there must be the chameleon that we can see. So this is really a very funny poem, humorous poem, but has mentioned some ways to identify the wild animals. And this poem is written by Caroline Wells. Thank you. Have a nice day.